early this weekend. Yo, listen here, I'm in just a joyful mood, man. Cause even though I had to shovel all that snow off my fronts, life is good. Ate my soup. Sean White, what's going on with you? Hey, Chrissy from Mall. Oh, it's Grammy time. Yo, there's a couple of things that's been popping up in the news lately, and that's and on different feeds, and they talking about Jordan and being the greatest of all time. All the athletes from young to old, even LeBron is coming out saying that Jordan is the greatest. I had the opportunity to speak to Jordan a couple of times. Once on the phone. Shout out to my man Jamie, who was he was a news player person over the Amsterdam News. He was friends with Jordan. I don't know if they went to school or something together, but he was a bro. And Jamie knew I was one of the deepest bros into the history and into the knowledge of Omega Psi Phi. So Jamie had me talk to Jordan. I talked to Jordan on the phone. He invited me out to Chicago with Jamie. And then one time I was on the elevator with him. It was me, Puff, Charles Barkley, and Jordan. And Jordan was making fun of Charles Barkley because Charles Barkley is what we call eternal lamp. You know what I'm saying? That's just some Omega Psi Phi shit, you know. But he's internal. Hey, Deacon daughter. Thought I wasn't coming back, Deacon daughter. Me and her Lefty was on the phone, and she told me, Gene ain't coming back, Lefty. I'm just letting you know. Gene ain't coming back. I's back. Yeah. So I wanted to tell y'all about this situation with Law and Crime. Law and Crime is another YouTube channel. And what they were spitting on there, they didn't have all the information correct. And when people do shit like that, and they got those big platforms, a lot of people hear something, and then you got these little smaller platforms that will take their information and go like, oh, you hear what they said? Law and crime, law and crime. Like what they say on Law and Crime is written in stone. So let me just enlighten y'all. They did a program talking about Diddy might be Diddy might have accusation of being accused of setting up the Notorious B.I.G. And they had a lot of information in there about Gene Deal and talking about Gene Deal, the former bodyguard. Hey, Amanda Kravis. I don't know. They would have to follow the money and see if that was true, Amanda. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't think Diddy would be pardoned because Trump gave Diddy, Al Sharpton, and Wendy Williams an opportunity to support him for the black community. Way before he put in his bid or well, they probably already knew that he was going to be president one day, and they probably told him they was going to make him president. And what he did was, when they told him they was going to make him president, he went to the black leaders in New York City. And at that time, in the music business, that was Puff, and in spiritual realm, as far as I say spiritual realm, but the religious and the churches, that was Al Sharpton, and the social service and the radio. You know, Wendy Williams had that locked up. I was there when they was meeting and talking. So I don't think that they supported Trump like he probably wanted them to, because he was a part of the gang so-called gang. You know, he was helping black people and helping black situations. And, you know, Jesse Jackson, he financed his run for president. You know what I'm saying? He was doing some things in the black community for black people that, you know, it was cool in the game until he became a Republican and started running. So I don't think he'll pardon Diddy right off. He probably let him sit there for a year or two. He could pardon it in a year. He might let him sit there for a year or so and then pardon him. I don't think right off the bat he's going to do it, but who knows? I don't even care. But as I was saying, is that these people in law and crime, they was using some of the things and some of the information they heard from the documentary. And you know, in documentaries, they don't put everything that you talk about. You're there 4 or 5 hours. You understand? And they only going to use 2 minutes or 5 minutes of what you said the whole time. Like I was telling them, they asked me, what do I tell? What would you tell Diddy if you were sitting? The first thing I said out of my mouth was that I think I said something about, and I was talking to this young lady, and she was very attractive. So I was like, they put a very attractive young lady to interview me. Like I was going to spill everything. Like I do the pillow talking and all that other shit like that. I'm looking at this like, came in there with her dress on, big legs, crossed her legs and everything like that. And sat up there and tried to interview me and all that. I was like, okay. Then they had Stephanie Fredericks talking about, she's beautiful, right, Gene? I was like, she all right. She'll be one of my sixes. If I was to give her a number, she'll be like a 6. Oh well. Anyway, so so she's interviewing me, and the dude, it was her or the guy said, "Yo, what would you tell Diddy?" And y'all heard a part of it, but y'all didn't hear the whole thing because I was like, "Yo, put a rope on your soap." He said, "What'd you say?" Rope a doper. Put a rope on your soap. He didn't know what that meant anyway. So y'all heard the part on that movie on the documentary, what they wanted to put up there. All right, so these people sit up there and they get everything ass backwards, and then they want to try to make it seem like that Gene Deal, former bodyguard of Diddy, then is switching and changing this and changing that, and said this at this time. Now he's saying that, and then they had this lawyer there to back the shit up, and his information wasn't right because he hadn't heard the information. Anybody who followed Gene Deal, I've always say 4 to 5 people was trying to kill us. Us. Because if you going along with everybody's dead, if you going along with the bad boy crew, they was trying to kill us. Because one thing everybody from the hood knows, I'm going to ask y'all this. And the first one who gets it right, Luck, are you there? Gets a book. The first book. I'm ready. This is My World, a Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star. Luck, are you there? Pop up, Luck. Hey, Keisha 78. Pop up, Luck. Let me see you. Say something, Luck. Please, Luck. Luck, are you there? Are you in the chat, Luck? Hey, Monique. Misty Singer. Monique Irving. Deacon Daughter's there. Yo, Deacon, maybe you could catch it too. I know you probably doing your homework. But anyway, somebody first. Is it in this book? Nah. This is Negro common sense. I'ma say it, and the first person who says it, and I'm gonna ask Lucky and Deacon's daughter. Yo, Luck, there you go, Luck. Let me know who the first one who gets it, Luck. All right? You and Deacon daughter. Y'all let me know who the first one who gets it. This is Negro common sense. I said there was 45 Groosters trying to kill us. The Bloods for Jake, because they had told that lie that Wolf killed Jake. The Crips, because of Big got on the radio and said, I don't believe New York is letting them shoot a video over there in Red Hook, and a gangster sent somebody over there and shot up they van, shot up they Winnebagos. They thought Tupac and Snoop then was in there. All right? I'm doing a show. Thank you very much. Who else was that? Then it was the Muslims and them at Soul Train. That beef that Puff had with them dudes at Soul Train. I didn't find out till Mr. Williams told me the whole situation. I knew about his sister being killed at City College, but I didn't know about Puff having gangsters. He didn't even say this in the show. Puff had gangsters up there to try to threaten him. And this is Mr. Williams. His sister is the one who was pregnant and died there at City College. One of the people who died at City College. Puff had promised to do something, build monuments or do something in their honor and stuff like that. He never did. Try to buy the guy off for $50,000. Blase this, that, and the third. His family was out there from California, and they was trying to have a conversation with Puff. I told the story. I'm not getting into it now. So we got the Bloods. We got the people, the Blood for Jake, the Crips, a faction of the Crips, because the Dog Pound had a lot of Crips in there. Had the Nation of Islam, dudes from the Nation of Islam. They got into it with the Supreme Captain, and you don't do that. That's how serious it was. And then you had those rogue cops that was given a hit to do. Those are the four people. I've always said that. I've always made that clear. I learned later about the stickers being on Big's car. I knew how Puff was keeping him from going to London. That eventually came out. A couple of people talked about that. Talked about Rivera, Clark Kent, God bless the dead. Puff even slipped up and talked about it himself on Fat Joe podcast. So what I'm saying to you guys is that I've always said the same story. But they get on this place called Law and Crime, and they changed up everything. They made it seem like I said the hit was for Puff, when I've always told y'all the FBI told me that the hit was for Puff. That's what the FBI said. That's the stuff that they came out, that it was probably for Puff first. Phil Carson even told me he told Puff that. But they get on this show and said, oh, first he said that the hit was for Puff, and then now he's going back and changing what he said and said that the hit, Puff put the hit on Big. I never said Puff put the hit on Big. I said Puff made it possible to have Big there to be dealt with either, and I believe that he had Big there to be dealt with because he didn't want the problem with the dog pound them. He didn't want that problem. I believe he did not want that situation with those dudes out there like that. He had Big out there to be dealt with any kind of way it was because of what Big had did and was doing to him. So now, when I said, and I'm asking y'all this, Luck, you with me? I know you are. Hey, Libra Queen. How you doing? I got a Sagittarius lady in here, Lady C. You're right. He created the situation, Lady C. Hey, 12 star. So now, anybody that's been in the hood, anybody who's been in the hood and know this, I'm going to say the sentence and y'all just finish it. They were trying to kill us. Because a bullet, finish the sentence. Let's go. I'm waiting for it to come in. Libra Queen. That's the first one I saw. Was Libra Queen the first one? That's the first one I saw. Libra Queen, you already got a first book. I'm going to do something else. I ain't giving you nothing. I'll send you some K-Slate shirts. You tell me your size. I know you already got a Libra book. And plus, you a mod on the other side. You a moderator, too? Somebody say, don't have no eyes. What the hell? Pastor Wayne D. Cox? We don't say that in the hood. We say a bullet don't have no names. I think that was a little too easy. And Libra Queen won it. And I'm gonna have to give her, yo, Luck, we're gonna have to send her some K-Slate apparel. Because she already got a book. I know she already got a book. So I gotta think of something a little harder. Because these people right here just real educated. They got a whole lot of good sense. Let me see the weirdest things. Somebody, C. Griffin say, let me see some of the weirdest things somebody said. He said a bullet don't have no windows. What? 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 Darrell said no man. A bullet don't have no man. Since Libra Queen, I got to get that to somebody else, but I'm going to think of something else to say probably before this show or either the show tonight, because I'm doing a show. I'm doing a Glad show, Gene Late After Dark. Abbott Way LLC was first. You probably know Abbott Way. Who's Abbott Way LLC? I didn't see that first. I saw Libra Queen first. I wasn't giving up the second book, Libra Queen. I said the first book. She talking about I want the second book. Come on. For real? That's how we doing it? I should have said the moderators couldn't get involved. Sharon said she wasn't the first one. Luck, who was the first one did you see? Because Sharon said the Libra Queen wasn't the first one, but she's the first one I saw. So now they do this whole thing and then they bring this lawyer on. And this lawyer is trying to say that because of Puffers in the situation, people like myself are making up stories or embellishing the stories or saying some shit that is going to mess up the whole thing. That's what this lawyer was saying on Law and Crime, as if I changed what I said. I never changed nothing I said. And the fact of the matter is that the FBI, Phil Carson, who was doing the case, who I've spoken to before, he said that he thought, and through their investigation, that the hit was for Puff. The way Puff was acting and the things that Puff did, I couldn't tell that. Flo Wolf got all the books. How you like them, Flo Wolf? What up, Lawrence Brooks? Look, she just going hard for Abbott. I'm going to ask Luck to coincide with that. If Abbott Away is the first one, then take that number down, 201-969-6168. 201-969-6168. 201-969-6168. And text me your information. But I got to get confirmation from Lucky. Because it looked like you a dude. And Deacon Daughter may be looking for a man. Probably trying to just, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Deacon's Daughter, Abbott Away, LLC. Look like that might be a dude. And she might be I don't know. We'll see. Y'all get both of my books on Amazon, or you can cash out me $50 and I'll sign them, seal them, ship them right to your home. That's Big Gene 52. Cash App, also Big Gene 10. You see my picture up there. I'm like this. Hey, so now I was disgusted with this lawyer because he's talking shit like they been there. They even got it wrong. I keep telling them it wasn't a drive-by. Everybody want to say it's a drive-by. It wasn't a drive-by because they don't want you to know that they have the pictures of the person when they shot Big. It was a bank right across the street. Bank of America. You know they got cameras on that corner. Fairfax and what's the other? Wishire or whatever like that in Fairfax. They right is happened right on the corner. They got the people walking back and forth all night. They know. Chocolate Drop said he was first. Jamala Shalimar said they got it first. Thank you, Mel Smeether. Appreciate you. Everybody don't know the bullet don't have no names. Yes, honey butter. But who was the winner on the pop-off show? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, if you had a win on a pop-off show, I was giving the thing on the Gene Deal show. It wasn't on the pop-off show. Yo, I'll send him a book, all right? Just have him send the information on 201-969-6168. All right. Here go these damn moderators. This honey butter, she's doing a pop-off show because this show pops up on a pop-off show too. Now, somebody won over there, but it wasn't for over there. But we're gonna do it for that because we want y'all to support the pop-off show and everything. All right. We want y'all to support the pop-off show. So if I give it over here, I'll give it to you from over there. I'll give it to you anywhere. All right. So now I got this big ass podcast putting out false information because I told the FBI even know it. The car was planted there all damn night. It was not a drive-by. When Little Seasoning went to the light, they stopped at the light. We had blew the light, a flashing red light. Little Seasoning stopped at the light because they was talking to them damn girls. You understand? Those three girls who's upstairs smoking weed with them and everything like that. The dude pulled up, pow, 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 out the parking space, pulled up, pow, 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 and turned the corner. Point blank, and that's it. Look at this. The bullet has no direction. Somebody said bullet has no windows. Bullet has no addresses. A lot of people say a lot of different things, y'all. Libra Queen. If you getting that second book and you getting an autograph, Check the Cash App. They say you didn't win. Deacon Daughter say you did not win. Deacon Daughter, everybody said Abbott Away LLC was the first one. And I told you I had to go with what Lucky and Deacon Daughter said because I don't see it like that. Oh, I saw the inauguration. Yo, I saw the inauguration and Trump was saying some shit, and I was like, whoa, boy. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's going on? I'm asking you what's up. Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's up? I was doing the show. What's going on? Talk to me. No, talk to me. All right. Yes, I will do. All right. Now that Puffy is locked up, Lil C's going to come out with the truth because he knows Puff's not going to have anything to give him. Oh my God! Look at somebody analogy on Little C's. About a way said, I'm gonna go around and say a bullet ain't got no windows. A lot of people said some things, but anyway, y'all can go check that shit that Law and Crime said, and I don't care. I want to see what they were saying because I usually don't watch a lot of different people programs. But when they said that Diddy may be charged with the Biggie thing like that, I didn't know they was going to be talking about me. But it is what it is. Right, Sagittarius lady. See, mod, look at my that's what I'm talking about. Mods don't qualify. They give up the right. Thank you, one Sagittarius lady C. Sleeper Queen still going at it. It was me, hater. That's Jason Key said that's a conflict of interest, young lady. That's a conflict of interest. You have the right. Lucky is popping. He will be right. What? What the hell is going on in this chat? Popping what, Deacon's daughter? Lawrence, sir, let me just tell you something, Mr. Brooks. And that's what I don't understand. I tell them the truth and they question it. They know it wasn't a drive-by, but they keep pushing that it's a drive-by. They don't want to believe it was a set up for somebody to be murdered that night. It was a plan put in place. Do I know Joseph Jazz from Harlem? I don't know. I know a Jazz. Thank you, Mr. King. No, Tiffany, you got your information wrong. Puff was in the first truck and Big was in the second truck. And they were the same trucks, but Big has stickers on his wheels, and I didn't know that until later. And I wonder who gave the order to put those stickers on those wheels, because those stickers came from the street team. Somebody gave the street team those orders because they didn't put it on Puff wheels. They only put it on Big wheels in his truck. Somebody gave the street team that order. See, that's why these motherfuckers ain't do a proper investigation. Who gave the street team that order to put those stickers on those wheels? And why did they do that and they ain't do it to both of them? Keisha 78. And Cali Marlon Cozy said, he said, they out in Cali, they say bullets don't come gift wrap. Mm, that's a little deep, Marlon. Merry Christmas. Oh my God. For sakes alive. She said, I was washing my walls down. For sakes alive. Can we ask you who was washing your walls? I mean, what you was washing your walls down with? Rita Robinson. Jason. She said, I was washing my walls down and I missed the whole giveaway. Thank you, Law Student Callie. Law Student Callie said she want her assigned, so she'll do a cash app. Oh, Wilshire, yeah. Wilshire and Fairfax, whatever. Yeah. They know that those cameras and those people were seen getting in and out the car. All they have to do is get the cameras from Bank of America. All they have to do is get the cameras from the store right next to the museum. All they have to do is get the cameras from the place across the street from the museum. Because it was 97, they still had the cameras in effect then, and the cameras from the museum. You had to realize that this was a party that was given, and they knew us was going to be there. So they checked all the camera equipment. Let somebody talk one of those $1 million cars. They had his name, address, social security card. They had his footprints from his birth certificate. Y'all know that to be true. That's why the case is sealed. Because LA would have lost their charter. Their police department would have lost their charter because some of the police officers was involved in killing the notorious B.I.G. Point blank. Skills, what up with you, boy? Okay, Sean. That's what Sean White said. I talked about the self-fulfilling prophecy before. Ashi. What? I just got a $2 proposal. Shit. Y'all better step up y'all game. I just got a $2 proposal. Just made me feel like a $2. Can somebody put it up there before I won't waste all my paper? She just made me feel like a $2. She said, "Marry me, Gene. I got $2 for you." I feel like a $2. What's wrong with people, Lawrence? Y'all crazy, man. Yo, I want to really thank y'all because y'all truly are my therapy. Y'all are truly my therapy. Mimi Flo. She look at SBJ. She said, "Give me 250." SBJ said, "Give him 250 and a fish sandwich. A fish sandwich and a 40." I swear for a living God, we was on the block on 112th Street and 8th Avenue. And this girl walked by. And, we had the fish store right there and stuff like that. And yo, Sean, and my man Sean, he said, "Yo, Mom, what's up?" And I don't know if he knew the girl was a fiend because she wasn't a fiend, but she was a fiend, but she wasn't a fiend, but she was a fiend. But back in the day, she wasn't a fiend, but she was a fiend. And Sean was like, "Yo, Mom, what it takes to get that?" She said, "Right now, She said a fish sandwich and a 40. And she wasn't talking about $40. She was talking about a 40 ounce. She said a fish sandwich and a 40. I was like, oh my God. That's a true story. Yo, we died laughing. All right. Yo, James, fire up a fish sandwich. What you want on that, Mom? Ooh, Lord have mercy. Yo, listen, I gotta get serious about this, man. Somebody just said I'm an agent. Yeah. I'm a retired agent. Yeah, I'm a retired agent. Thank you. Let me get you off there. Hi from this channel. See you when I see you. Listen. Sean White say tartar sauce, lettuce, and pickles. Yeah, I'm doing a third show later. It's a glass show. Gene laid out the dark, talk about relationship and stuff like that. Just get that out the way. Oh my God. No, man, Mister, I was a New York State parole officer. I worked in New York State parole office for 27 years. I was suspended over 6 different times and won every arbitration hearing. So I actually worked about, out that 27 years, I say I probably worked about 18. Rest of them when I was suspended. Come back, they suspend me for 2 years, fight, win the case, come back, suspend me for 1 year, fight the case, come back, suspend me for another 2 years, fight the case, come back, stuff like that. It is what it is. I don't have a problem with it. It was all my journey. It was all my journey. Ooh. Huh? What the kind of bar was you in? And now I'm retired and they got to pay me for the rest of my life. It's a beautiful thing. God is the blessing. Jerome, I got the back pay and everything. But they tax you, they do some dumb shit. They give you the back pay, but see, the back pay is so much that you get taxed at a higher bracket. So if I got the back pay and if it was for 2 years of pay and it came to 150 or because it was just straight salary, I was probably making 75, 80,000 a year at that time doing suspension. So I get 2 years of pay at 160. They tax it at 50% because they put you in a different tax bracket. So now they're going to take 50% of that right off the top. Motherfuckers ain't shit. You're right, Mimi Flo. The government is the real gangsters. So I want to get on top of No Diddy, law and crime or crime and law, because they were dead wrong how they try to portray, and that asshole of a lawyer who's trying to say that I was just trying to make something up. I never changed my story. And where you get that bullshit from, if I said that I was told that by the FBI that the hit was for Diddy, that was their opinion. I don't know if I got your voice message 559. I gotta check. Hey Tracy, what up with you, frat? I'm gonna holler at you, Trace. I've been doing my Al Green thing all for the last couple of shows. Marie Franklin, how did I ignore your comment? Look at her. Damn, did you moderators? What was Marie Franklin comment? Tell me I ignored her comment. Her comment. Thank you, Lawrence Brooks. I appreciate that. Hold on. My son is Kay Slay. Maria Franklin. Hey, Gene, my son nickname is Kay Slay. He loved him. Can you let me see what you have for sale? My son's birthday is January 23rd. I know. I got all his Marie Franklin, all his clothing line with Protect the King, Protect the Queen. Uh, I got all that stuff. That stuff that I have. Then I got some of his personal shit. You know, his clothes and all that other shit like that. I got jackets. I got a hoodie with K face on it that somebody designed it, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy design. I got a lot of stuff. It's just so much stuff that it's just hard to go through it. I took it. I'm taking it to book sign. When I go to book sign, I take it with me and Lucky, and we sell it at the book sign. I practically give it away at the book sign. But give me a call and maybe we could FaceTime and I could show you, you know, some of the stuff. I don't know. How old is your son? Okay, Angela McFarlane. Thank you for that information. Betos, Bajabu. Don't be like that with Maria. Thank you, Kimberly Watson, for watching me all the time. They found out you're a stalker. Kim, I was just playing, Kimberly. Don't stop, Kimberly. I was just playing, Kimberly. You know, nowadays people talking about they watch you all the time and just leave it out there. You ain't say on YouTube, on Instagram. You ain't say none of that. You was just like, I watch you all the time. And I'm like, I see somebody over like there was some binoculars. Look like they got binoculars looking through the window. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just kidding, Kimberly. Please don't just. Oh, she just left. Did you leave, Kimberly? Oh, she said I might be a stalker. Ooh. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be. Kimberly said, I do. I do. Kimberly, no. No, Ma. I gotta drink me some water today. I gotta have my water. Yes. Well, listen, Miss Pleasant's about to go on, y'all. So I'm gonna get off this. Y'all gave me an hour. I appreciate that. And you know, if y'all want to check out that law and crime shit, and I'm just letting people know that I ain't changing shit that I said, and I'm not gonna change for nobody. Nobody can't buy me. Nobody can't pay me, or none of that. I'm good. I'm gonna be all right. If it ain't right, if it's broke, I'm gonna fix it the way I do, and I'm gonna take the time. If I gotta take my time and do it, I'm gonna take my time and do it. But I'm good. Ain't nobody buying me. Nobody can. What you call? I get phone calls, man. Can you stop the? I got, man. Shut the fuck up. You understand? Point blank. Shut up, man. You can't. Nah. Anyway, y'all go check out the Pop Off Show. This is Big Gene. Thank you for your hour, your time. And remember, I got another channel. I'm setting it up right now. It's going to be for members only, the people that can go there, because I'm going to give you an hour a day of my books. All right? Later.